Hello, everyone, and welcome to Married to Bravo. It's Friday night. Nana, how you feeling?
Oh, I told you I was just kind of running.
Shell's cheering in the background.
I was just kind of running because we got a late start to go to the gym. It was a busy day. I went and had my oil change. You know, when did that become such a big ticket item? Oil change and 4 tires rotated, okay?
Okay.
Give me the price.
Oil change and 4 tires rotated, $175. $150.
God, no, $73.
Oh.
And that's ridiculous. See, I'm from the old school where you could pull in and get it done for $9.95. Where are those joints?
They're $9.95. Are you
out of your mind? Yeah.
Oh my gosh, you guys. All right. Smash the like if you're joining us. We already just started. We got 52 likes already. You guys are too kind to us. Thank you. Thank you. We
that's
appreciate
wonderful.
You.
Yes.
Lean team. We're going to be talking all about the Real Housewives of Orange County. This latest episode 6, the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, episode 16. I believe we're going to be recapping that. We'll get some Nana stale, aka borrowed tea from Up and Adam, which I'm sure you have.
Up and Adam and Kempire this time. I don't think they mind that I take their stuff. No. I like listening to what they have to say, and they're both nice to look at, so it's just my privilege. It's really fun.
It's her prerogative. So we'll be doing that. We'll be talking about our life stuff, just having a fun Friday night. You guys smash the like if you want to support the channel. Super Chat's a great way to do it when we're live. We'll highlight your comment. Otherwise, you can join us officially on the Lean team right here on YouTube or over on Patreon or both if you so would like. We have one tier here on YouTube and Patreon. It's patreon.com/Joleen Lunzer. So let's get this party started.
I like
75 in the house.
Let's
get the likes up. What is your like goal for tonight, Nana?
My goal?
Yeah, for like
is okay.
Get a
my
big
goal is to get to bed by 9:30. Okay.
Oh my God. That's not gonna happen.
It has to. It has to. I've been running all day. I feel kind of like the Mountain Dew kind of zing because I've been doing coffee since I came home. None of your business said she had a craptastic day. So I'm saying that's bad.
We're going to make it better.
So she says, I'm too excited. She's excited to be here and we're happy to have you.
We're always silly. We're going to make it better. Thank you, Atharella. Thanks for all the love in the chat. You guys are amazing. Appreciate you.
They really are. Wow.
If you want to share this out on social media that you're watching Joleen and Nana, that would be amazing
as well. That's fine too. Whatever you have to do to get by, right, kids?
The more, the merrier.
I like it. Okay, can I just tell one of the stale teas? Can I jump around a little?
Yeah, go right ahead. Wait, we have to do my breaking Bravo news with Nana. I got to make a new stale tea one with Nana, but for now, we'll just go
that's just fine.
Where the hell did I put it? It's not worth.
I'll do it. I'll do it.
Wait.
Okay, that's the news. Breaking news. Ready?
What happened to it? Oh, here we go. Yeah.
Bravo News of Gossip. Now, is that a new one? I haven't seen that one before.
Nana, that's the same one for like ever.
Okay, it's new to Nana.
Shell, call the home. All right, go
ahead. Call the home. So,
do you remember what it
Mary
is?
Cosby.
Who?
Mary.
Oh, Cosby. Got it. Yep.
Mary Cosby got the boots. She will
Boots.
no longer.
She got new boots?
No, she gave them to Jenny, and Jenny gave them back. But no, she got the boot from Bravo. Where
Wow,
are they?
Nana. Wow.
She did. I mean, I
what
know
happened?
it's. Well,
what
all
happened?
I know is that we know she didn't show up for the reunion, and I think she more or less bowed down and got out of there because they were coming
Bowed
close
out?
to what. Bowed out.
You guys, I love Nana's language. She got the boots, not got the boot, and she bowed down.
She bowed down.
Bow down.
So
you come to our town. That's what she said.
And Mary brought us a lot of laughter as far as her, little girl and all that. But
little girl,
she must have to leave because it seems like something might be chasing her, something with insider church, allegedly. We don't know. But that's what the other ladies have thought, that there's some not so many good things happening in that. In fact, well,
that's what they're calling it. That's what
they are
saying.
They are.
We don't go to her church, but man, it don't look good.
Yeah. It's very sad. So let's start with Mary, shall we?
Well, you want to start with Salt Lake City first?
I would.
Okay, let's get into Nana notes. Let me put the banner up.
All right, we got Nana notes coming.
This is the Real Housewives Salt Lake City.
Kids, I said 9:30 because I got 2 hours and 15 minutes waiting to get my oil changed. I don't know why it takes that long.
We got to turn Nana's frown upside down. I did not know you were going to be this upset about the damn oil change. Every time we get our oil change, I think it's like $100.
Well, this is Minnesota prices, and $73 is like ridiculous. That's with a $10 coupon. Me and my coupons.
We're gonna have to talk about this.
So it would have been $83.95. It's like,
God, Nana, you're killing me softly here. You're putting Tilly to sleep. I wish I could show you. She's sitting right here and she's looking the other way. She's so depressed. We're supposed to be cheering up None Your Business.
I know, but None Your Business. Maybe you want to check out what an oil change costs where you live, and it's probably maybe less than mine, and that'll make you feel a little better too. I'm all about where I can save $1, and that wasn't the place. And they were very nice and everything. I was going to tell him, just wake me up in 2 hours and tell me my car's ready, because that's the way it goes every time. And not saying when I pulled in, he says, "We'll be right with you, ma'am." Okay. And it's going to be 2 hours, he said. I says, "Yeah." "Well, all right, you're going to wait for it?" "No, I'm going to run alongside it." I mean, yeah, I'm going to wait for it. I'm sorry. We're down to one car so we could retire. We did different things in our life so we could get the hell out of the places we worked. And
my gosh.
So anyway, so we're down to one car. So yeah, I'll wait.
Yeah, my oil change is the same, Sarah. Chell, how much is our oil change when we get oil change? It's like $100, right?
It's free right now because we get 4 free.
Oh, we got 4 free, but what normally is it?
Probably
around 100. Nana got oil change and a tire rotation, and she paid. It would have been 83. She paid 75 or something, and she 73. Is not letting it go.
Well, I'm not, because I'm just not used to that kind of.
Did you get your filters exchanged or something? Your air filters, like did they?
I should look at that thing, but yeah, I should look at that. Don't they? Do they usually do that?
Look at that.
I think it's just no. It's just the oil.
They overcharge
filter.
You for it.
No.
Hold on, he's saying what you can
buy both filters that you need.
You can buy both
$20
filters you need for $20,
or they charge you to install it $80.
Or they charge you to install it for $80, and Dad can easily change your.
Yeah, every YouTube channel has like a.
I think Dad knows how to do it. I think Papa knows how to do it.
All right. Well,
she doesn't have a Tesla. She has a Chevy. So when you're driving in a Chevy and you're feeling something heavy, it's Joleen. Yeah. It's Joleen. Okay.
So 73.
I'm so sorry
that
you went through that. No one deserves that. Okay.
That's all right.
Tweet at Nana's. I'm just kidding.
The day before we went to the DMV. That wasn't pretty either.
Oh God, I should have just said go right into Salt Lake City, Nana. This is the most.
I'm sorry. I'm just saying. Day. I'm just letting go of some of this. The DMV. Okay.
Oh, what happened at the DMV, scary. Nana?
Well, I really don't want to get into it, but it was. I get a little confused, and I'm afraid to tell you. Like Linda and I always say, don't tell the kids, otherwise they're going to put us in a home. Well, Dad went up there to get his, license renewed.
Okay.
And then I thought, well, I'll just go and get mine too. But my birthday is until way later in the year.
But you just thought, yeah, I'll just
So,
be
I'll be
proactive.
kind of proactive. And that's the word I used.
Yeah.
And the woman goes, why would you do that? And I go, well, I'm just, because in Minnesota, and I don't know if this is around all the states, that new enhanced license that they want to sell you. They couldn't even explain it to me what the hell that is. So I says, you know what? I think you're right. I think I'll wait till it expires and then I'll come in, instead of trying to do it ahead of time. I was trying to do it ahead of time because I had the money now. You know how you do?
Oh my goodness, Nana.
Okay. So now we're going to, all right.
I feel for you. I think I love you. It's okay.
Purge it out, Nana. Thank you, graphic design. Seriously,
Yes,
this kind of
purge
stuff
it
bothers
out.
you. And because you're retired, you have more time to think about this stuff. Right. I mean, before you're too damn busy. You just say, oh, I got an oil change. Oh, thank God I got it. Just write the check and go. But that's another thing. I said, can I use my little card to pay at DMV? Yeah, we charge 8%. 8% for what? I said. 8% because it costs us for you to use your card. It's a debit card for a checking account. And I says, I'll write a check. Does that cost me anything? She goes, no. She had no sense of humor. She was just, ugh.
Would you have sense of humor though? You're working at the DMV?
Yes, I would. I would.
You wouldn't.
Yes, I would. I always treated people nice until they hit the door. Come on.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
Let's get into Salt Lake City. Do you feel better? I love you, and I hope you're okay. And I hate the Minnesota DMV for doing that to you, Nana. And I hate what's the other place? Jiffy Lube.
No,
Tweet
it's not
Jiffy Lube.
No, it's not Jiffy Lube,
guys.
But it is a place you go to get your oil changed. Okay, I'll just say it that way. I don't want to slander anybody. So then, but it was okay. DMV. They work hard. Those people work hard behind that. They do. They work hard behind, and the one girl, it was so funny because they're trying to do Dad's thing and something was messed up. We got a letter from the DMV in 2018. Well, do you remember when 2018 rolled around, we were having trouble with all our mail?
Oh, not the, coming? We can't get back into that. Because I remember we had to talk about that and they had to investigate their mail. Dad still, whenever I have an issue, he's like, you know what, Joleen? This is similar to when we didn't get our mail. You guys use this example for everything. I'll be like, I am, going through this, that, the other thing. And Dad will go, you know what? I understand that because I had injustice too, Joleen, because one time me and Nana didn't get the mail. It was like 3-4 days. And we
went down. It was longer than that, honey.
Okay,
it was
5
6
days.
No, it was
6
like
days.
16 days.
I don't remember the last time I checked my mail. Honestly, I have to go check my P.O. box and I pay for that. It's just everything's online. So I'm like, I have to remember that I have a P.O. box, and when I check it, it's always a nice surprise. It's like this nice surprise, but Nana's at the mailbox twice a day. Maybe he'll come back. That's Nana. Is he coming back? Maybe he'll come back.
Seriously. Sometimes we don't know. One of the funniest things that happened, and I think Dad will probably get PO'd that I said this, but this is kind of funny because it's just us. We have a new mailbox. The kids got us new mailbox a year ago Christmas. Okay. But it doesn't have that little slot for where you put your newspaper.
Oh no.
So what we
got you a shitty mailbox.
No,
Bill
it's nice.
Picked it out. I didn't pick
it
out.
It's very nice. It's very nice. We like it a lot. It just doesn't have that little piece. So instead they throw it up, usually up on our garden. We have flowers and stuff. They'll throw it just up there. And then it's like hide and seek, find your thing. Okay. So sometimes they'll throw it right in the driveway. That's okay. All right. But it snowed. And it snowed on the newspaper. And Dad is out there.
Oh, no.
Dad is out there blowing the snow. And all of a sudden, I see all this paper and plastic going every which way. He ran over the newspaper because he didn't know it was there.
With the snowblower? Oh, my God.
And then he had to turn that off and get all that plastic out of that, the what do you call it? Blades. It wasn't pretty. It wasn't
pretty. Well, let me turn your frown upside down, Nana.
All right.
To show you that you did an excellent job as a mother. Okay. Are you ready?
Oh, wow.
So I catch myself doing things and I'm like, things I said I never do. that my mom did. That I'm like, this woman is, what is she, a saint? I'm not doing this shit. I'm not. So Chell gets home from work and he's tired and he goes to sleep and he's like, "Ugh." And I have to go run some errands. He's like, we don't have any gas in the car, sorry, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, well, I guess I just won't. I don't have to do the errands, So instead, I get in the car and I look and I see, well, how much is gas? And then because when he works later, then he can go fill it up again. There's like 28 miles. I mean, we run it down low, Nan. I know you hate that.
I can't stand that.
So I'm thinking, all I got to do is run to Target, pick up some stuff that I ordered and drive up and go to Starbucks and go home. I don't got to fill up the tank.
Okay.
But you know what I think? Well, Chell's going to be tired and I better actually go fill up the tank for him because he's got to work and he's working so hard. And so I'm just going to go do that. So I go there and I come home and I go, because he was going to go, he usually puts the gas in, like occasionally I will, but he just normally does it. I get used to it, and I do that because I hear Nana in the back going, your husband's doing a good job and he's working hard. Because Nana would go if my dad, they had two different vehicles. And if my dad's car, he got home late or from work and she would go, still she does that. And they just have one car now. She would go, oh, Papa's car. I better go put some gas in. I'm going to go. She'll run hers up to the gas station and then his up and fill it up. And I'm thinking, this woman is crazy. You can get your own gas. I'm never doing that for no dude. Sure enough, there I am loving someone so much. I'm filling up their gas tank. So there you go, Nana.
Thank you. Just trying to make their life just a little bit better. And what's wrong with that? I mean, now that we're in retirement, Dad's the one that jumps out, puts the gas in, he jumps back in, and I'll look at him and he goes, I'm sorry, I forgot the receipt. And then he'll say, oh no, they're out of paper again. I didn't get a receipt. And I said, so then I just put it in reverse. I look at the amount. Here I am. I mark it down. How much? Okay. So anyway, and gas is really high where you guys are.
Yeah.
And
well,
gas
why did we
here,
have to go?
Well, gas here is $3.19.
And then right away it goes to,
well, no.
Let's complain about the gas prices. Should we?
No, but that's okay. That's all right. We're going to have a little spike. If anybody's been to the grocery store, you can see that the prices are going up. It feels like 1982 all over again when we had these spikes, but it will be coming down. It has to because.
Thank you, Nana Biden.
We have to because it has to come down. Linda went out to buy.
Oh no, not a Linda story. She's upset too.
Linda, it wasn't half and half. What the heck was it? It wasn't sour
condoms.
Cream. Oh,
magnums.
Whipping cream. Like
she doing whippets. Producer Linda's doing whippets.
If she is, she should have invited me over. But yeah, it was like $5.49, and Linda likes to go through that self-serve, and I hate the self-serve. Because I said, honey, they're taking jobs away. No, they're not. Well, yeah, they are. But okay. So she goes to the self-serve and she goes, excuse me, this is wrong. This is $5.49. And the woman goes, yes, that's correct. For a little thing of not half and half, but the heavy whipping cream. Are you kidding me?
Heavy cream. Oh,
you think the cows are seeing any of this? No. You think the farmers?
They're not seeing any kickback.
It was heavy cream.
Damn it. Damn it.
You give it to the farmers. They're the ones that work so hard for it. Okay, let's get into it. Holy Mother of Zion. Mary, with her handyman, she's showing him her china closet, which looks very beautiful. And it's gold trim. And she's explaining to him how she wants that painted black. Now, I wouldn't. I would keep it the gold because gold, all that is coming back. It's full circle. It always is.
Hers looks very dated 80s. I don't think that kind of gold is going to come back in a while. It's very dated. I would upgrade.
That's how my doorknobs are, and I keep saying to Dad, it's going to come back. It's going to come back. I'm not replacing all these doorknobs. So the gold's going to come back, so she should just leave it. But she has all this beautiful china, and she says, you know where I got that china from? Oh yeah, you got that from Grandma.
Big Mama. Yeah.
So
Mama, Grandma.
And then and how it's not like she has any dinner parties. She's not using that stuff. But anyway,
she said no one could touch it. She said you can't touch it.
You can't touch it. And I can't remember the name of it. It started with a W, you guys, whatever kind of fancy china. But nowadays, nobody wants this china. You can't give it away. I watch this marketplace, on Facebook, and then you hit marketplace by your house and what people are trying to sell. Anytime I see somebody trying to there's that gold. trying to sell China. Your kids aren't going to want it. Your grandkids aren't going to want it. You know what? You can't get $1 for it. So it'll get your, Wedgwood. Thank you, Sarah Smile.
Wedgwood. Hope
Graphic designer. All you guys got it. Wedgwood.
Mm-hmm.
It is Wedgwood, and it's very expensive. It's beautiful. It's the kind that if you have people over for Thanksgiving or Christmas, it has to be hand washed and not in the dishwasher.
I like China, and I like grandparents' China. I like that kind of stuff. Chel's mom has some that she gave us that is really beautiful, and it's in storage right now. Oops.
Really? Oh, that's nice. That's beautiful.
I mean, in pandemic, I'm not going to be having people over for fine
no.
China. So
no, and I like my China. I got rid of my first stuff, and then
I like my China like I like my men. Fragile. No, I don't.
Very fragile.
I don't like them fragile.
And chippy. Okay.
So I'm sorry, I interrupted you. You have your China.
I do have the China. I mean, I bought it at a garage sale, and I just thought this is better than what I got. I'm going to just replace everything because
tell everyone it's your great grandma's. Yeah.
Yes, I'll tell Lucy. This came over on the Mayflower, Lucy. Okay. So isn't that beautiful?
This will be Lucy's face.
I know. Oh no, Grandma, I don't want that. Nana, take it.
But then we go to these
Mulligans. These guys, they're trying to make these guys be friends. They don't mesh together as friends.
No.
Other housewives, husbands do.
Jersey, that's like the only one, and I don't even think Jersey's that great. Everyone loves the Jersey house, but they actually are friends. Like, we'll give them that. But Dolores' ex kind of gets on my nerves at times. I'm not watching the show for the dudes. I'll be honest. I'm not watching.
No,
the dudes,
I'm not
unless they
either.
decide to do like gay men and they become like house husbands or something. I'm not watching it for dudes, especially a dude like Seth, who is going to be. Can we just talk about this for a second? Because this was the most interesting part. So the dudes are playing golf, and they decide to pair off into teams, and he goes with Whitney's husband Justin, and then Dewey and what's his nuts become partners. John, who is Lisa Barlow's husband, they're partners, and whoever loses has to pay for the women for a Mother's Day trip away to send all the women there. So it goes on their card, the two people that lose. This dipshit, and I'm going to say dipshit because this man, his daughter Chloe is so smart and so on point. She's like, this is a midlife crisis he's going through. He says to Justin about his wife, Whitney Rose, because Justin says, what should we bring to your birthday party? Because he's got a birthday party coming up. And he goes, cleavage. Make sure that message gets to your house, Justin. He's talking about Justin's wife, Whitney Rose's tits.
I know.
What's wrong with this perv?
I don't know. And then I like the way Whitney kind of turned it around at the party, though, on him. So I thought that was
and then he licked the nipple of the cake. I can't with him.
I know. He is just gross. And I always say, don't, it's okay that people kid about it and stuff, but not like this. Because when you get older, you just sound like a dirty old man.
Right. Matt and Jess TV. Shout out to you guys. Says, I love Wedgwood. I have so much of it, Jess. It's really pretty. It's pretty.
Gorgeous.
We're just talking about, obviously
it's classic. It is classic.
Very classic. You know who's not classic? Seth, Meredith's husband. I mean, and why would Justin? I would, if my husband let some other dude talk about my boobs like that, I would hope Chell would be like, dude, that's my wife. That's inappropriate. Period. Don't talk about women like that.
Don't be
period.
Saying that.
But I believe that Seth is one of these like locker room talk guys. Something happened. I have a theory. I have theories. Okay. Miss T, thank you for the first super chat. Seth was extra creepy. Oh, he was so creepy. So creepy.
Thank you.
Okay, Nana. So here's the theory. So you know how there's rumor about Meredith cheating, blah, blah, blah. And remember the first season, her and Seth are like separating. He's like, even the way he dressed, the way he carried himself, the way he talked, very different. Like he was sorry. Yes. I do think there's something that Meredith did wrong, bad. I know we got, possible, steakhouse oral sex with Jen Shaw. Then we got this guy that she might have cheated with. But something has to be so bad that she's just letting him kind of act out. And he's acting out because maybe he knows a little bit of it. So he's almost trying to be like the cool guy, because even the way he talks, he was like, hey, to his kids, he's like, fire, like they're fire or something. It was so cringy. But there must be a reason that Meredith allows her husband to speak on other women's bodies like that and be a gross perv about it. something. She had to do something bad. And maybe they got back together. These are all just speculations for financial reasons or something, or I'm not sure.
You're onto something, because why would she sit back and she's got that laugh that really isn't real. Yeah, it's kind of like, I can't wait to get in bed and kill him. Yeah, she just, no. I mean, and Dustin, thank you, Dustin Butler, $9.99. That's very nice. Thank you so much.
That is so nice of you. We shout out to Dustin Butler. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you.
There's more there, though. There is more there. You're gonna have to follow Up and Adam and Campfire and get that tea, because there's more there, because this dude's gross. Okay, now back to Nana Notes. Now back to your regularly scheduled programming. Go ahead, Nana.
Ta-da! Okay, so the boys are golfing, and like you said, they, Dewey and John, they lost, so they're gonna have to pay for the girls to go to, not the spa, but what was the name of the place?
Well, they're going to Zion. We love Zion.
Oh, that's right, Zion. But I've been there, right?
Yes, you've been there. I've been there. You've been there. Dad's been there. Chel's been there. It's one of my favorite national parks.
It is beautiful.
It is very gorgeous. But Heather calls it Zion's. So I'm like, what?
Zion's? Yeah, I mean, it is. It's just beautiful. I loved one of their gift shops so much. I'm a real outdoors girl. Anyway, so
it was at the hotel I told you to stay at, where
it was so nice. They had.
Are you talking about how you can go through and see the animals that are what's it called when they're stuffed?
Gross, but yes, yes, we saw that.
Okay,
and
so
it creeps me out when I see those animals like that. I just don't like that, but I did look at it.
They really did. My wife's boobs, funny guy. And Justin's just like, help me. These guys, again, or John, whatever his name.
That's okay, John. Yep.
This guy, I don't even know if he has a voice. I have no idea. I never hear him.
I don't think so, but it's just, I just find,
taxidermy.
I find him. Taxidermy. Thank you.
I should remember that, because on the way to my college, in Wisconsin, there was a taxidermy and cheese store.
Oh, sure. I mean, of course there is. Of course there is. And I always thought yourself with cheese.
I'm going to use that later in life in a script for sure.
Taxidermy and cheese. That's right. Mm-hmm. So Jen and Heather, they go to a day at the spa. I got a kick out of this. Heather paid for it. It's absolutely gorgeous.
Paparazzi, watch out, paparazzi.
It wasn't that funny. It wasn't paparazzi.
Ski patrol.
Well, that's what Heather said. Heather says, I think they're taking someone off the mountain that got hurt. So, okay, paparazzi. Nobody gives a shit about you, Jen. So she says, this is much better, Jen said, this is Jen's opinion, than that Ted Bundy's campground that you took me to last time.
I like that place.
I liked it too, in the mud bath and stuff like that. I thought it was very cool.
To do that.
I liked the idea that she stood up and has some legs on her, and she's very shapely and very pretty.
Heather's gorgeous.
Like that. Heather's gorgeous. Yes.
I love her body.
So do I. Heather asked her, so do I.
Women power. So do I.
Did you get an invitation to Seth's birthday party? And Jen says, no, I did not. So they're playing that game. They're not inviting her. And she's got her wig on too funny on this one. Do you see that? No, do you see that? She shouldn't. I don't know. It just looks funny, because usually
this is a wig that people have been, been criticizing online.
It doesn't look good, because she's a beautiful woman, and some of the things that she wears, for headpiece, are much better than this one.
Look at graphics. It's like, Jen pulled the bad wig out again. I don't know. I think ever since she got arrested, she's been rocking this hairdo, and it's the worst we've seen for Jen Shaw. I mean, it definitely is.
Well, she's scaling
Miss T
back.
says it's pulled up too close. Pull it back. Make a new split. A new split, please.
That's it.
Plus, it got these like little flyaways, and I don't know. I loved her braids. Maybe she got rid of those because she was arrested in them.
I thought they looked cute on her.
Jen's had some really great hair, but this isn't it.
I like the way she dresses, but I don't like this hairdo on her. She's very
sorry, wig.
short.
Sorry.
Bye, wig. Okay. They all get to Seth's birthday party. Oh, ain't that fun? Brooks Marks eats an oyster. Who thought that was gross? Do I stick the whole shell in my mouth? No, Brooks Marks, no, Aunt Bethany. This is our home. Stop it. Just eat it. Nobody's, going to say anything about that.
Can we just point out
Yes.
the number one sign that you are having a midlife crisis as a man? Do you know what it is?
Yes.
Wait, can you guess? Put it in the chat if you guys are going to guess what I'm going to say.
Yes.
What is it? Go ahead.
Do you want me to say?
Well, let's see if anyone guesses it in the chat first. The number one sign that you're having a midlife crisis as a man.
I think it's GC. Am I right?
GC.
Maybe that's back in my day.
Good cock? What is it? What's GC? Great cock? God cometh? I don't know what it is.
Can I say it? Gold chain.
Gold chain? Nope. Yes. Okay. Yes. You guys are getting it. A t-shirt with a suit coat.
Oh my God. Yes.
The thing in my 20s. Nana, the ex-boyfriend that you hate of mine, that was his go-to look.
Oh, ish. Okay.
Well, actually, I think he did I can't remember. Maybe he did a button up. No, I think he did t-shirt under. It's crappy. He always thought he was better than what he was. Yeah, bye now. Grown men dress.
Right.
It's douchey. It's very, it's saying. When Von Dutch was still, it's like Ashton Kutcher's still on MTV Unpunked. Von Dutch is still very popular and a thing. Paris Hilton is just premiering on reality TV. It gives you those vibes. So it's very bad. Or Miami Vice. Very true.
I was just going to say, graphics designer Miami Vice and J Trap 7 Miami Vice. That's so funny. I love that.
Talking strangely, immaturely, and young about sex like you've never had it before, like you've never touched your own wiener. And you've never had your wiener touched. Being like, oh, guys, talking about other people's body parts when you're a married man and your kids are at the party. So when we're going to get to that part, Whitney's going to give him a cake of her boobs because he talked about what he wanted for his birthday, which was Whitney's cleavage, not his wife, Meredith. Whitney Rose's cleavage to her husband. So she gives him this cake, and we'll get to that. And he licks the nipple of the cake while his children are there. And then,
that was gross. But Whitney's boobs and then Meredith's boobs. Oh, let's just go with Whitney.
Shay.
Come on.
Thank you, Shay. Thank you. I've never watched these shows, but I love Joleen. I love you right back. So, oh my gosh, it is like.
Well, that is gross. I mean, I'm going to say that, but Meredith had that placard on again where you're not sure if it's just some plastic thing she puts in her dress because her boobs look funny. See, again,
I think they're just very they're just very high and tight. That's just how it is. Like she got the implants very high and tight. Or their new implants. I don't know.
See where that cleavage is. She should have a little bit more put in there. That's all I'm saying.
I think it all depends on the type of implants you get.
Okay.
But this is what he wanted for his birthday. Another man's.
Isn't that nice? But she made a joke of it. I applaud Whitney. She made a joke of it and brings out these boobs. I thought that was funny. I really did.
Yeah.
I thought, you go, Whitney. You show him. He is disgusting, though. You're right.
I wouldn't give him a gift of my tits to save my soul. Like, no way. And look at.
I don't understand this. What was this?
So this is a shirtless. This is another side. You might be a redneck. You might be having a midlife crisis if you are posting shirtless selfies into your 50s while at the gym. It's one thing. You should be proud of your body. Sure. But who are you really sending this to, Sethy? Now, we're just guessing, speculating here. But is this going on? Are you Snapchatting this to people who aren't asking for it? Are you? No, I'm not saying this. I don't know. But
this is at the gym. He does this.
This is kind of what
I did a topless thing and made a photo of myself at the gym and sent it out, and it came back returned to sender. So whatever.
Oh my gosh, Nana. But that's just kind of a douchey dude thing to do. You think by 50, if you want to get your picture taken and you take care of yourself with your shirt off, sure. But that gym selfie with your shirt off is very cliche, especially for the dad of grown children who is struggling with marriage issues. You know what I'm saying?
I do know what you're saying. But were these like little goodie bags or goodie buckets?
Yes.
It looked like they were in buckets.
And they thought other people would want pictures of him.
I bet people left them there. That's just a guess.
Yeah.
You know, so, but I like the party. I liked the party very much. I thought it looked like a very nice party. Mary is
boring.
Yeah.
She's the worst at a party because they're all pushing each other in the pool. They get to this point, which, okay, whatever. And she's like, I don't know. I mean, Mary, my thing is, if you're going to go on these shows and you're not going to participate, whether it be in the reunion or in the trips or being on the bus on the trips or the parties and getting silly, what are you here for? We don't care about your Marc Jacobs. We don't.
No, her outfit was horrendous. And she was so worried about, oh, don't push me in the pool. I have a blah, blah, blah. You know what? It was gross. Did you think it looked more like she was going to a funeral? I don't know. That big black thing with the black bustle or something. It looked horrible. So she's not talking with Jenny. We know that. And Dewey asks, "How's your day, Mary?"
Dana, this one's for you.
Oh my God!
You don't like oysters. That's why.
Yeah, I don't like oysters. I can't have anything that comes in the shell like that. But I mean, it was just gross. I just didn't like that. But yeah, Mary, but look at that outfit.
I like her purse. I like the purse.
Oh, the purse is great. St. Patty's Day purse. But who the hell would walk to a pool party in this?
Well, it's the middle of the winter. It's the middle of the winter. I think it's the winter or spring.
I like what Hope said.
I don't actually hate the I don't know why it's ripped on top, but I don't hate like a jacket like that, but
that's who it was. Alexander McQueen makes mistakes too.
Oh, Alexander McQueen.
Thank you.
Marc Jacobs.
And I've never heard of that brand before because they don't have that at Kohl's, but I'll check the back.
Maybe Lauren Conrad can talk Alexander McQueen into putting a collection at Kohl's. Be like, it was very, very lucrative for me, Alexander McQueen. So maybe
you will love it. And
I love it.
Yeah. What's wrong with those clothes? I like that.
I like Mary's earrings. Yeah. Okay. I like earrings. There you go. All right. So what's happening in these scenes, Nana? What happens at this party in your Nana?
It was just too much fabric. You're right. The ladies sing a poor rendition of Happy Birthday. That is so bad when people start singing Happy Birthday. Nobody seems to get in the right key when you go to sing Happy Birthday. You would think they would come up with a new melody for Happy Birthday because this sounds pretty bad. Anyway, so Dewey makes a speech about how they're sending the ladies on a trip.
McQueen is dead. Day. That doesn't mean you can't talk to him. You know what I mean? That doesn't mean you can't talk to him. Doesn't mean you can't still, in the afterlife.
Oh, is he dead? The designer?
Yeah, that's our stale tea. Alexander McQueen has passed away. Sorry.
That's not recent.
No, Nana, I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I think there was like a documentary about Alexander
McQueen.
McQueen. It's pretty it's very famous. He's very famous, the designer. So, but as we were saying, you can get into Kohl's, but we were just.
That's okay. I'll wait to the end of the podcast to mention that Versace has passed away too.
Okay. Yeah. Johnny Versace. I heard he's dead too.
Did I say it wrong? Versace.
Versace.
Yes. Versace. Okay, so the ladies, they sing a poor rendition of Happy Birthday. Dewey makes a speech, nice little speech he makes. To send the ladies on a trip for Mother's Day. It's going to be a villa in Zion. And they're all kind of going, oh, good, And Jenny goes, when are we leaving? And he said, Monday. The sooner the better. They're trying to get him out of town.
Husbands, I would hate it if my husband was looking so forward to getting rid of me and was open about that. Like, even if you feel that way, you better lie when the camera's on, bro. You better lie when the camera's on.
See, and I see it from a whole different perspective. After you've been married for so long, it's okay. You can be happy that I'm leaving. You want the house to yourself, or you just want, some of your own time. I get that because especially with this pandemic, you're with each other day in, day out, especially when you're retired. So I understand that.
Oh, okay. But you don't want Dad out there telling people like, yeah, I can't wait till this heifer's gone. You know what I mean? Like, we wouldn't want him saying that.
Where did heifer come in? Okay.
That's kind of what So it's like part of the joke, Nana.
Okay, I know.
You're
Where it's
not a
back to the farmers and how much the milk costs and how much the heavy cream costs. It's right there.
Don't get us started. Caesar's dead. Oh God. Oh my God.
So they're leaving Monday. Jenny was surprised that they're going that fast. Jenny asks, "Are we inviting Jen?" Dewey says that's a good question, or he said that's a great question, but he never answers it. Everyone's in the pool. Now, this was funny. He starts, well, nothing about Seth is funny except for maybe his looks, but he starts taking off his jacket and then starts taking down his pants, but he really doesn't. And then he does just a full face, flat out, boom, right into the pool. It's like, really? Okay. You could at least taken off your pants and just, because he's probably got boxer shorts, I'm assuming.
Take off your pants. Take off your pants. No, he's going through a midlife crisis. He sans underpants. He's not wearing underwear. I guarantee this dude is probably rocking jeans, no undies. He's getting waxed everywhere. He's midlife crisis-y.
Oh, I never even thought of that. Now, how many people would like to wear jeans with no underwear? How uncomfortable. What? Oh, that's about as bad as those little G-string underwear. That it means nothing. Why are you bothering? Why are you paying good money for that? So everyone's in the pool. So he jumps in the pool, and then the next one to go in is Brittany. And everybody's just jumping in the pool. I thought it was kind of fun. And here's Mary. Oh, no, don't. Oh, I can't. My outfit. So I did mention that Seth is obsessed with Whitney's boobs. He comes off like a dirty old man. Teddy Meredith's dog was at the party, but Jen did not make the guest list. And Shaw and Coach weren't invited. Jen, Shaw, and Coach weren't invited. I feel bad about that. I don't want them to feel excluded.
You should not be. If someone's in the cast, you should have to invite them. I don't care.
Yes.
We are watching for all the Housewives right now. We don't want anyone excluded from anything, whether it be a party or a trip. And you should also be required to go to every party and go on every trip because you are a cast. That is like the cast of Friends showing up going, yeah, but I'm not going to be in this episode. And the writers were like, but we wrote you in. Yeah, but I don't feel like it. I don't want to be, but Ross doesn't want to be by Phoebe. That wouldn't work. You can't do that.
You can't do that. You have to try to get along. Like even Dewey put his first, he asked Mary, of course it was, all in jest. How are you doing, Mary? So that was kind of funny. I like the way he did it. Lisa Barlow, now which came ready with a bathing suit on.
She had a
graphic design. She had a bodysuit on.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But I mean, she's so free-spirited that she's like, wait, I just have to take it off. So it's like, just go in your silk pants. She would never. She would never.
I love those silk pants, those hot pink. Those were beautiful. Yeah. Beautiful.
I like Lisa Barlow's style more than I like most of the ladies' style.
I do. There's not much.
I think I like her style. Yeah.
I have a hard time finding something that I like about Lisa. Maybe it's her quiet husband. I like John. And then Lisa, let's get into that. Lisa's talking to two guys, and I think they're one of us Seth's brother, because Seth says, oh yeah, we came out of the same, but JJ, this is gross. Yeah.
The way he even talks,
like bobbers from here.
The way he even talks about his brother
his
and
mother.
Him and his mom's vagina and what's all over his coat. And I have so many questions. And this is, if I was Whitney, I would feel yuck. If I was Justin, I'd feel yuck. If I was Meredith, I would feel horrendous. If this was, I get every relationship's different. It's different for people, but I would feel so shitty if this is my husband. Gross.
See, I would think that if someone was really wanting my boobs, first of all, I'd go, here, honey, you need these more than I do. And then, but yeah, that cake looked good. I mean, I've been on this damn keto stuff again. And
Nana, you're on keto this long, but this looks good after Seth's midlife crisis tongue.
It really does. I'm sorry. Any kind of cake or anything, some kind of sweetness. Whitney and Justin definitely looked uncomfortable. Yes, as well they should. Make Seth go away. Now, from this angle, doesn't Seth look like he's wearing a piece? Or am I wrong?
His hair? I don't think so. I don't know. I think I don't know. I have no idea.
You
know.
wait. Kempire will be saying that next week. You wait.
Kempire
I'm coming for you to see if you notice that too, honey. Because
okay, they'll get to Up and Adam and Kempire will get to the bottom of
I
Seth
do. I
wearing
get
a
such
hairpiece.
Yeah, and I like Kempire's background that he has
Yeah.
with his. It's very nice.
It is
Okay.
so nice. And Up and Adam is
Doesn't it?
actually in Salt Lake City, and we will
I
find out
know.
tomorrow what the big surprise is. I wonder if he got an
We're
exclusive
not.
interview with Mary Cosby, or on Sunday, Mary Cosby. That's what I'm thinking. What
What
if
day? Now today's Friday. So what day is? Be
Sunday?
Monday.
Sunday, I
Sunday.
think
He's
we
supposed
find
to.
out
Oh,
why
okay.
he's
Okay.
there. I have this feeling. I mean, you go to Salt Lake City. He did post a picture with Meredith, but what if it's like he's going to do an exclusive interview with Mary, and why, not coming back? I don't know. I wanted to text Jason and be like, "Can you tell me?" But then I was like, I shouldn't know, because if I know, I might accidentally slip up and say,
I couldn't.
and then I'd feel bad. So I didn't ask.
No, it would be like Christmas gifts. I would. Well, why don't you guess what I got you?
Yeah.
I'm not good at that.
Thought I'm not going to be nosy and ask, but I'm very curious. But I'm excited to see, because he did get the first we got the first interview with Kathy Hilton, and he got the first interview with the woman that Portia went with, her husband, or now ex-husband. So yeah, we'll see, guys. We'll see. Oh,
okay.
he
So
interviewed
Adam
Mary's
interviewed Mary's
so
cousin.
maybe she won't want to interview with him. I think that's what.
Oh. Wow,
Yeah,
that's interesting. I like that. Okay, well, let's just keep going, because
or is it the cousin that is her current cousin that's on the show, and then that makes more sense that he would. I have this feeling.
I think it's the cousin that's coming to stab her in the back.
Oh, yes. Well,
let's not forget about that one.
Adam did post, yes, a picture with Meredith, but I think he said he wasn't there for that. He wasn't there to really see Meredith, or that wasn't the reason he was there. So we'll see.
Wow, it's and he was being very secretive about it. I'm kind of like up in the screen going, "Please tell us, come on."
Well, it's fun. I like when channels do that and surprise you, especially when they're tea channels like that, because I want something to look forward to, especially when it's a tea channel that I like, that's not a horrendous person. If it's a good blogger, which are rare, it seems, then I'm like, ooh, what's he got up his sleeve?
We have 151. How many likes do we have? It never shows me. Someone tell me. I just have to know.
Okay, keep to the Nana notes. Let's keep going, and then we'll power through this episode and get on to Orange County.
So they're all okay, so let's go right up here. Alexander McQueen outfit. Mary, I'm not jumping in that pool. Okay, I did have it on my notes. It was just on the next page. Okay. Jen goes looking for apartments to move into. This closet won't hold my clothes, let alone Coach's. They were really small closets in comparison to what she's used to living in. It was a real small apartment, 2-bedroom apartment. It looked very nice, but not what she's used to. And Coach is saying, we have to scale back. We need the money for your attorneys. And I get that. And then Lisa's standing there talking to John's brother, not John's, Seth's brother, and a friend or something, and told him, my older sister used to date John, but they never had sex. What?
Oh my, this is like Princess Diana and what's his name? Oh my God, she's dead. I remember his name. What's the current prince's name? Prince Charles. So Prince Charles initially was kind of dating her older sister, because Diana was so much younger, but they didn't it wasn't serious. He dated a lot of people, because he's trying to find his queen, even though Camilla was always his love. And I always thought that was a little creepy for Diana, that the first time she met him, Charles came to her house to take her sister out, and she was a kid. So it reminds me of that.
That is a little weird. And I forgot about that part of it. About their relationship. And
totally. Yeah. That's exactly
118 likes, 150 watching. Okay. Let's get on the likes.
Let's go.
Thank you, Sarah Smile. And then Heather and Whitney, they're talking to Meredith. Did you think of inviting Jen? No, I didn't. Okay. All right.
For my family. I'm not inviting them because of my family. It's soft birthday, and it's my family. and she has done wrong to my family.
Let it go. You know what? Brooks Marks says, let it go. Let it go. She puts on those big sunglasses like she's hiding something, which she is, because Whitney says, is there more to this than we don't know? And Meredith says, of course there is. Ouch. This is the best birthday of my life since I was in the balls of McDonald's. That's what Seth says. Okay. Well, I want to say more on that, but I'm not going to.
He had a birthday party at McDonald's and was in the balls.
I love those. Remember how much you guys love those? Those are always
when you guys would take us to Showbiz Pizza and the ball pit. I used to think the ball pit was like magical. That's why I kept buying Lucy, my little niece, when she was real young, these ball pits. And my brother and sister-in-law would throw them away because they're like, Joleen, the balls get everywhere. And so then the next birthday or Christmas, I just get her a bigger ball pit with more balls.
But they kept it at my house forever. I was falling on balls. And most days that would be a fun day. But okay, Kate Jacks, $20. Oh my goodness. So glad I caught you live. The Cottage Boys need it. Okay.
I hope you wanted to watch the last. Yes.
Love you and Nana so much. Thank you so much.
Nana doesn't know who those people are. So the
funny part is
the fact that people are trash talking me and they're bringing you and Chell into it. And so they're talking about Nana, but they think this person thinks you're my grandma. And he had nothing to say, but he had a lot to say. And anyways, it's just
thought I was your grandma, honey. Okay, well,
no, he doesn't even know what you look like. It's just because you're Nana.
Oh,
so he threatened on a drunken bender while saying the N-word 3 to 4 times during this live, Nana, and saying the awful things. Anyways, you don't need to know. I don't want to.
No, I don't want to be
toxic.
I don't want to know that, but I just want to say one more time again. This is kind of an uplifting show. We like to laugh and giggle and stuff and make fun of things. All bravo. But I think what we can do now is just say a silent prayer for people that have issues. I think we'll just say it that way. Okay, keep going. Silent prayer for people who have issues.
Yeah, don't come for Nana. You guys reported the video. You did the right thing. I mean, whatever.
Yeah, it's just,
the dude is the worst person.
We're not even acknowledging. So we're going to let us pray. Okay. They're all packing for their Zion trip. I love when they pack because, you know, I like when they pack. Look at the stuff they bring. Oh my God, they got clothes and everything. Here's me going, okay, 7 days. I'll need 14 pairs of underwear. You never know.
I always pack more underwear too.
Well, you have to. Unless I know there's a washer dryer there.
Just in case you crap your pants. No, that's not what I mean. It's just
you just never know. Nice
Sometimes
to be
you
fresh.
can party so hard you poop yourself.
That's right. And then this is I liked when Heather went in with that dress on. Oh my God, that
Heather's
dress was
fun.
Dynamite.
Look at this great couple.
She's game for anything. He's saying, oh, I wish your boobs were like Whitney's. Yeah. Okay. They are getting on so they're really all packing for Zion. And they're getting on the bus, the same bus, the same driver. Dun, dun, dun. The driver's name is Kevin. Okay. Mary and Meredith are not on the bus. Sound familiar?
Yeah. Oh, and Jenny's daughter's the star of the show. I don't care what anybody says. She is.
Isn't she the cutest?
The best.
If she does it,
housewife kid to come around in a while since young. What's her face? Teresa Giudice's daughter. When she was young, she was so funny.
Oh, I remember. I liked Portia.
Kyle's daughter.
Kyle's little daughter.
Yeah, she's like a teenager
cute.
now.
Yeah.
But this little girl is the smartest, cutest, most clever. She wanted eggs, and she's like, "Well, I guess I can make them myself, but I don't want to burn down the house like I did last time with the paper towels."
I know. I love her too. She is so beautiful, that little girl. Just love her.
Awesome.
So here we're going to just keep going, right? You want me to keep going because TikTok.
I'm just showing your favorite parts of them packing.
I know. I love this.
See? For you.
Look at this. I mean, I don't have enough shoes for that. I could use 2 of those cubbies. And
I could put all my Doc Martens, all my Birkenstocks, and all my Uggs, and all my Adidas slides in there, and I could fill them up. I'm telling you.
I just don't have that I don't have those shoes, that much shoes. And No, I really don't, honey. Come next time you're here. Come and count them. They're just no. I
Okay.
don't wear them. Then I get rid of them. You know.
Okay.
So Heather, Whitney, Jen, Jenny, and Lisa are on the bus. Jen Shaw starts screaming at Lisa. Does
Oh my
she ever
God.
go on a trip and not scream? You know, really? You see Heather in the background there. She's on her phone again. Now, not on this picture, but the picture prior to it, she's on her phone. Click, click, click. Jenny told her Meredith hired an investigator. She's screaming at Lisa. And who doesn't want to scream at Lisa? I get it. But can they at least get out of the parking lot before you start this tirade? Jen Shaw is losing it
No,
on the
it's the
bus.
Housewives. It was so
I
awesome.
know. Jen gets into Lisa's face. And then you can see one of the, I don't know if it's a producer or someone, I don't think it's the camera person, comes in because she's all wired up and she's
Mic'd up,
pulling her off of Lisa.
my
I don't know.
family.
And that was about the end of it. I wasn't sure. She was just screaming so hard that we weren't really sure what she
Jen,
was saying.
this is where I understand, Jen's upset with Lisa because Lisa's taking Meredith's side. And she's like, this PI stuff. Why is Jenny coming and telling me this information? This is your best friend of 10 years. And Lisa has this soft spot for Meredith. But Lisa really we don't know really who Lisa's true alliance or allegiance lies because she's one of those people. But with Jen, I mean, the screaming is something that she's gonna have to check because you cannot scream at your freaking, Housewives, yes, but really at your friends like this regularly. And your staff, which she got caught doing when someone secretly taped her, or that guy that like was her designer and made her dresses or whatever and quit. So the fact that she got in Lisa's face like that, and when she's screaming over her like this, I don't blame Lisa one bit for pushing her away, because this is a very, to get up in someone's space like that, it's a move that's very uncomfortable, and it isn't necessary. Obviously this is Housewives, so we see it a lot on Housewives. A lot of the Housewives have done this, but I don't blame Lisa for kind of getting up and being like, get off me, get away from me. So I was a little proud of Lisa for standing up for herself.
Oh, she had to. I mean, she was coming for her. She had to.
Lisa's allegiance, yes, is to her clothes and her shoes. For sure.
There you go. There you go. True story. Who's saying that, Ms. T? Yes.
And she is a floater. She floats to whatever side. Lisa's allegiance is with Lisa. You guys are so good. But so true. And Jen, this is just, Jen, if I had a friend get in my face like that, that would not be my friend.
No. That's something you do in a drunken
stupor. Maybe when you're in your 20s, not when you're 50
and 30s.
Geez. Yeah, maybe your 30s too. But that was just, I want to get like a good shot of.
I know it was so sad. You always felt bad for Lisa because Lisa's backing up, like, get her away from me,
Yeah. Well, Jen is screaming. Then when she gets to this point, it's almost like she might be one of those people who blacks out in anger. I don't know, but it's very.
It's scary. It's scary.
Yeah. And if you're not someone who is combative like that, it's going to freak you out. And Lisa, though, Lisa's a New Yorker. She always talks about that. So I feel like she's not, I just feel like she just doesn't want to do that. Just as a mom and stuff. But so you can just see the frustration on her face. Like she's like, get out of my face, while she's wearing that little cowboy shirt, which I did like. And then Jen's like, or what? Push me again, bitch. And she gets up in her face. And Jen screams for so long that I can't even, I got confused too, because Jen's one of those people, she'll railroad you so hard and yell at you that you forget. She's like, say it or I'm leaving. Well, you can't leave because the bus is going 65 miles an hour. Say it or I'll leave. Say it or I'll leave. And then Lisa's like, I don't know. I'm confused. What am I supposed to say? Plus, Lisa lies so much that she can't remember what she's supposed to do.
I know, but let Jen leave at 65 miles an hour if she has to. Just tuck and roll, Jen. If you got to get off the bus, tuck and roll, baby.
Lisa said, let's go. So she kind of brought it on herself. Good point. I think they're both at the point. I'm not saying Lisa's not a hothead, but we've seen Jen now scream at so many people.
It's just sad. Can you just talk? Just talk. You don't have to scream, Jen. Nobody wants to be by you because this is how you are. Somebody take her snacks. She always has good snacks.
Look at Lisa's looking the other way. She's like,
Like, I'm not coming for this, or you're not coming for me. Watch me. And then I think it was a producer or someone came in and pulled her. She had really long hair, came in. Yep, all mic'd up. Yeah, I thought, wow, are you kidding me? So we bid them a fondue on the bus, and this is how it stopped. They're passing this big semi, and it's just
but this is very entertaining season. I mean, the drama is real, but I really think Meredith and Mary need to be, obviously, you know, Mary's not coming back or wasn't asked back, but Meredith needs to, if she's going to come back, you better show up. Even if you don't like the people, you better show up, because that's what we want to see.
You have to be on the bus. What is the story now that you're not?
Okay. Thank you, Angelica. Just want you to know that I will always support you, Joleen. And of course, Nana and Busy. Thank you, Angelica.
That's so nice, you. Angelica. Thank you very much.
We appreciate all of you guys just always showing so much support.
Love it, love it. Elaine Hargate. Hi. Coffee Buzz. I love that.
Wait, hi at Coffee Buzz. That's someone's name in here, Nana.
Oh, is it? Oh, I thought they were saying I was having a coffee buzz. Where's Coffee Buzz? Why haven't I seen that
This is
name?
Coffee Buzz right here.
Oh, for heaven's sakes.
I'm going to turn on the comments.
Well, that's a cute name, Coffee Buzz. It was just something I was feeling myself. I was having a little coffee buzz.
Oh my God. Kathy saw a funny thing she amused. I was amused that Jenny was sitting closer to Lisa, and as things escalated, she kept moving further and further apart, and she's done on several, like she's like that Homer Simpson when he goes in the bushes and he's just like backs up into
yes. Oh, that is funny. Yes, and Jenny did do that.
Me and Nana buzzing.
Yeah, that's I keep doing this because I get little head rushes off some of that caffeine. Folgers.
Too much Folgers.
Too much Folgers. I'm not going to sleep really good tonight, but I will because I don't have anything to do tomorrow. Isn't that a rush?
That is.
I'm going. You know what I'm going to do? It's kind of boring. I'm going to sit there and go through my files and get rid of stuff and get stuff ready for tax time.
How exciting, Nana. You just know how to live on the edge. Like, you know, you just my Nana likes to party all the time, party all the time, party all the Okay, start the Orange County. I'm gonna run and grab, speaking of caffeine, I'm gonna grab a Diet Coke and I'm gonna share
bring me one, would you?
A screenshot, and then you get going with your fantastic Nana Notes. Smash that like for Nana Notes. Smash the like.
This is just for Nana Notes. It has nothing to do with Joleen. It's only Nana Notes. Let's see some likes. Beverly Hills, Orange County, season 16, episode 6. Straight questions, straightish answers. Heather treats Jen and Emily to spa day, where Jen opens up about her marriage. Shannon heads for Nashville to visit her mom and is surprised when her daughter Sophie opens up about her relationship with her boyfriend of 2 months, possibly 4. She couldn't remember.
Nana, that was, I know I still have to go get my Diet Coke, but that was the best when you have this young woman, and we've all been there, where she's like, well, we've been dating 4 weeks, maybe 6 or something like that. And she's like, so yeah, I'm going to marry him and he's better than anything I've ever seen. She compared it to, I mean, he is already better than David Bedore, no matter what he does. I feel like, unless I don't want to say that. Yeah. But you know what I mean? Yeah. But it was funny that she
very
was
nice.
Like, I'm gonna marry him, and it's like, oh, and it's her first boyfriend. I mean, it's so crazy. It's so crazy.
I know, but when
I digress. I'm gonna go get a Diet Coke. Keep going with the Diet Coke.
Okay, honey, but yeah, when that happened, I just smiled because so young, so innocent, first boyfriend, and she says that this is my first relationship. And she's already head over heels over this guy. And it could work. It happens. Heather has Noella over to her house. It looked like Heather Dubrow Memorial. It was wall-to-wall pictures of Heather. And when Noella walked in, she's looking around. Noella doesn't like Heather. Period. The end. Doesn't have anything nice to say about Heather. Heather knows it. Heather Dubrow calls her on it, which I loved. You do that. Heather, get it off your chest. Just go, I'll give it to you straightish. she says, I heard you were saying things about me. I heard you said that I'm, how did she say it? Something about, oh, maybe it's on my next page, but she just, all these people are coming to her saying what terrible things Noella's saying about her. And she says, maybe we're just not the type to be friends. Maybe we weren't set up for friends. And she's just going off the rails. And Heather's kind of throwing her a bone saying, it's okay. You're going through a lot of things. You have to take care of you. You have to take care of your family. She's nuttier than a fruitcake, this Noella. That's all I got to say. We get to Heather, and Max, her daughter, wrote a book. It's wonderful how these kids can do all this. They're the Housewives kids. Like there weren't any doors opened for them, but I would take advantage of that if I had it. I'll give it to you straightish. That's the name of the book that Max wrote. She has her book party soon. They're having an aura reader. Aura, am I saying that right? You guys, aura. They have the picture taken, and then they put their hands on this kind of plate thing, and it feels like your hot zones or something, and it comes up with green and yellow and blue and different colors. These people don't have enough to spend their money on. They have to do this kind of stuff. It's kind of like us in the Midwest. We get one of those big photo boxes at a wedding, and you get your picture taken and things like that. It's right up there with that, only ours is a little more downscale. 17, she's a 17-year-old author. And she says, I'm a Jewish bisexual girl. So she says, if I can help anybody else out there, young or old, with this book, she'd feel good about it. Beautiful, beautiful young girl. So we have Brooks Marks, who's a designer. We have a 17-year-old author. Talks to another young woman in the shop. I love how your generation connects in 30 seconds, Heather says. Gina comes to Noella's house. Oh, Gina, you are just, honey, you're not friends with Noella. We know that. Gina, you love Heather Dubrow. I like Heather Dubrow too. Not love her, but like her. Noella's telling her, I found James. He's in the Mykonos. Is that what it is? Mykonos in Greece. And the way she tracked her James that left her and served her with papers with a big bouquet. She found him because she was going through some types of receipts that were coming off the credit card. Now, tell me if I'm wrong here, but I thought all her credit cards were cut off. They were stopped. So how is she able to get this information on this credit card? I would love to know that. So Gina said, we could get you out on the market. And she says, oh, no, I'm too, this is too new for me. I'm not ready to date. I mean, ready to date. He just left her. I mean, really, people, take a breath. You really don't need this. I'd like to see what's in the, warrior. What now? Warrior, empath, healing from narcissistic abuse. Nana, we have our readers in Minnesota. We do? Oh my gosh. Well, I suppose that would be just like having your palms read or something like that. I like that kind of stuff. So I guess it's just right up there with it. Credit card bills going to the house still. Oh, Tracy, that's it. That's it. Okay, so she's seeing that coming through, and that's how she's finding out. Does anybody think about this outfit she's got on with that orchid in her head? The first thing I thought of was Lady Sings the Blues, one of my favorite all-time movies, starring Diana Ross and Billy DeWilliams. But yeah, that's a gorgeous outfit. I mean, nobody can pull that off.
Who likes Heather?
Who likes Heather?
Nana loves her.
I do. I like Heather. And I'm kind of like a Gina. I'm in awe of her money.
I'll be honest with you. I'm not minding Noella. She's messy right now. She's adding some flavor. I would hate if everyone this season was just kissing Heather's ass. I would hate that. I didn't like that when they did talk to each other, she didn't keep the same energy that she has been. And it seems like she's using the cop out of, I'm going through some stuff, so I'm taking it out on everyone, which could have been true, but it's not. And she tells us that in her little diary room interviews. So it's like, well, why don't you just say, I mean, she did say, I heard you pushed a producer. And I don't like that. But she just is kind of like, no, everything's fine. It's like, no, you hate Heather. You don't like her. You don't like her. You don't like her.
She doesn't like her. They don't get along. But I like how Heather just came right out and asked her, so-and-so told me this, Gina told me this. And
no, I think Heather's doing I like that. Her job. No, I think she's doing her job as a housewife. Noella's pulling her weight. Right now, I think most of them seem to be on OC more than I thought they would be. Eric Spears. So she's nuttier than a porta potty with the peanut factory convention. Oh my God, Eric Spears, the visual.
That is a visual. Much. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you, Eric. I haven't seen you on here for a while, Eric. Nice to see you. Maybe I've just missed your comments or something. It's always nice to see you. Yes. I still use my purse that you sent me. I just love that purse.
So anyway, so we'll see. Noella's, it's her first season and nothing about her really makes sense, but I'm here for just how cuckoo bananas it is. And I'm also here for Heather. And I'm so interested in the fact that Heather invites her over while she's filming an infomercial with Terry standing in the back so awkwardly.
All right. Now, when you said Terry standing in the back, I had to look and I had to watch that part twice.
He's in the corner.
I thought it was a cutout of him, but then I saw it blink. I saw him blink and I thought, oh, sure enough, that really is him. I thought it was a cardboard cutout. Serious.
How dare you, Nana?
Well,
your favorite
Heather.
He's going to be so upset. We keep talking over each other. We got to do better about that. We keep talking over each other.
He's just stood so still. I just thought.
Yeah.
See, in Becktown, she's saying, she thought the same thing. See? I did. Mm-hmm. I thought it was, but she knew darn well when Noella was coming and she was trying to put on airs, which she's good at, but she really doesn't have to because she's got the airs. Look at this. Look at this entrance to a home. Would you feel at home here in this?
Yes.
All right. Thank you.
I think Heather's kids are adorable and delightful in this cat, just the way that she greeted Noella. And even, I know you already talked about Max and stuff, but I just think I know that, they're going to get a lot due to nepotism and money and all that stuff. But I just feel, I don't know, there's just something so delightful about her children and what we've seen. And the way Kat was like, hi, my mom's over there, it's so nice to meet you. And I'm like, what a pleasant 14-year-old.
I know. I mean, it is. It's too much of a house for me. Their kids love her kids. Yes. And would I take advantage of having doors open for me because of that? You bet. You bet I would.
Well, and I feel like her daughter is at least doing something really positive with it. She like you said, she was going through anxiety and different things. And, the pandemic really took a toll on kids, especially. And these are very formative years with them socially and just overall. And to be alone and with the internet and all the things that kids have to put up with that, previous generations haven't, having all this access to everyone at all times and everything at our fingertips. Right. And the fact that she took that time and she did a podcast and then she made it into a book and she ultimately wants to, help people and bring awareness. And so when she greeted that 17-year-old girl when they were doing their auras and she's like, are you straight? No. Oh my God. And then they're like, hit me up on Snapchat. And Heather's just like, Heather's a Gen Xer. So she's just like, wait, what just happened? Now? But it was beautiful that
they connected right away. Mm-hmm. 30 seconds. Heather said, you guys connect in 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Where it would have taken us a lot longer. I like that too.
Yes.
I like Coffee Buzz says, I'll just live in that bird cage in the foyer. Isn't that cool? I mean, cool. When I look at this, I think of Vanderpump's house and what it looks out to and stuff. Lisa Vanderpump, that one's awesome. But what I like about this, what I don't like about this, I think those marble floors would be real slippery. But tell me that doesn't look like a cardboard cutout.
It does. It really
serious.
does.
And I'm just staring at it, like I said. And he blinked, and that's when I knew, oh, geez, that really is Terry. Okay. Yeah, that house is way too much. It's like, who'd have time to clean all that? Anyway, but
A
Heather
zero
thinks
quality.
she's.
Aaron says 0 redeeming qualities that I see.
Thank you.
Well, I do find her entertaining so far this season. I don't know. I don't
Okay.
hate her. I know I'm supposed to hate her, but I don't
I
hate her yet.
know.
I'm sure. I know her stories don't add up. I know there's stuff and they didn't pay their taxes. So, right? That was the thing, right? Sweet James is in Meek
Oh
House.
yeah. Oh no.
Didn't pay
Yeah.
the taxes.
He's
Okay.
in trouble. He's in trouble. That's why he.
Well, he's in a lab coat, Tracy, because he is a doctor and a scientist. Clearly.
Yeah, I mean, and he plays one on TV, and he also plays one in the kitchen.
Yeah, in his own kitchen behind his wife. So
we have the girls going to Zen Stone. Dr. Jen, Emily, and Heather hit the spot. They go into the sauna. This is a girl after my own heart. Emily says, I think I'm going to pass out. It's just so hot in here. I think I'm going to pass out. Oh, are you going to leave? No, I'm going to pull this turkey sub out of my purse. Now, this is a girl I understand.
Anna, I think it's a Jersey Mike's.
It's it is. I can tell by that little round right there. I love Jersey Mike's.
I thought it was a Jimmy John's. I'm like, oh, she got a turkey tom. But no, it's a Jersey Mike's.
It does look like Jersey Mike's. And the idea that she says, it's only turkey. Would anybody like a bite? Would anybody like a bite? I just had to laugh. Who carries those? That's what Heather couldn't get over. Who carries a turkey submarine in your purse?
I mean, it's probably lunchtime and she's hungry. I mean, normalize women eating. I love it. Normalize women eating in the sauna.
I do too. I mean,
I'm all here for Emily devouring the sandwich because it actually looked good and I haven't had a sub in forever.
I know.
Even when you got the subs, I took a bite. I didn't like the one you guys got me. No offense.
Oh, you didn't? It took you 2 months to tell me that?
I didn't like it. I'm not really a big fan of Jersey Mike's, but
Jersey Mike's is so good. And
we are now sponsored by Jersey Mike's.
Jersey Mike's. But no, I really do. I do like their sub sandwiches. I like sub sandwiches anyway because you get to put all the stuff on it and you get to pick. I love it. My best part of the whole damn show. Yes, Carolyn Bird said, I love because this is me. I understand, Emily. You get hungry and there's your little turkey sandwich.
And what else are purses for? Snacks. I always find gum, snacks, lip gloss, more snacks, maybe a Diet Coke, depending on the size of the purse. I mean, Band-Aids.
That's exactly right.
Lady stuff.
Back in the day, and I don't have to do any of that lady stuff anymore, but back in the day, if you're going to a party, put a 6-pack in your purse and you're walking in like this. Okay.
Or a bottle. Yeah, you put a bottle. Yeah, I mean, that's what's the only time that it's great to carry a purse is food or alcohol or something like that,
Something.
Weed, I guess, whatever.
Something. So Dr. Jen, they start talking in the sauna. Dr. Jen, Emily, and Heather sitting in the sauna. Emily's having her sandwich. Dr. Jen is the breadwinner in her family. And Emily says, does that bother you? And she says, no, not really, because he was there to take care of the kids so I could build my practice.
That's good.
Which is supportive.
Mm-hmm.
So, and her practice is the Botox queen and all that. And
she's plastic surgery, I think, some kind of dermatology, plastic surgery, something like that.
Okay. I think she just, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Emily says, you have to put work into a relationship because me and Shane almost didn't make it. Well, you know what?
I don't think you're making it.
That would have been a plus, baby. That would have been a plus. He just acts so strange at parties and stuff. Maybe he's got a little social anxiety, He's so
pleasant, man. I don't know what you're talking about. Shane is the happiest dude.
I know. Dezen, am I saying that right? Dezen M? I heard that Heather did push the producer from everyone on the cast. Ouch. $4.99. Thank you so much. Thank you for that super chat.
People say, I don't know why I highlighted this guy, but I did.
Yeah, now that is Noella's boyfriend that came to the party.
That's not Noella's boyfriend. That's Nicole's.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That is stale tea. That is not Noella's boyfriend.
Incorrect stale tea.
That's Dr. Jen's husband. Right?
No.
Who is he? Wait, I'm not that far yet. Who is
Okay, sorry.
he?
I have so many screenshots. I'm trying to pick the right ones as you talk, but it's just
Okay, but
not doing too well.
who did he come in with? Didn't he come in with
Who
Jen?
is he? Who even is she? Who is she? No, he came in with Nicole. It's Nicole's dude.
Oh, I'm sorry. Sure it is.
Not
Sure
Pam
it
says,
is.
I'm loving Shane and no shame in my game. You can like whoever you want. That's what's great about these shows. Sometimes we like
know.
them, sometimes we don't. Coffee
Everybody's
Buzz says,
got.
I'd be hanging with Shane. You know,
I liked when.
a lot of Shane stands.
I like that. That's fine. We're done with that sauna. Can we get into the party? Because we're at the party here. Oh, in my notes, it's Shannon and the girls are packing for their trip. They have lunch with Shannon's mom, grandma. Shannon is the only one that orders a drink of alcohol, and she orders a hot and bothered. Okay.
Ugh.
Mom says it's been 4 years since Shannon and the girls have been together because Shannon couldn't remember. But it's been 10 years since Shannon came down to see her mom in Tennessee. Shannon's mom gives her the excuse about not seeing her. Shannon worries that her daughters have been hurt by the divorce from David. You think?
I mean, new stepmommy. Leslie.
Leslie. I do feel bad for the girls, but the girls are sharp. They've done a beautiful job with them. At least Shannon has. Grandma, somebody's done a really good job with them. They're talking about Shannon got married at 36 because she starts talking to her daughters. Sophie wants to marry Reese. She's only 20. This is Sophie's first relationship. She mentions that, and she just says, slow down. And as a mom, I say slow down to her too, but kids are going to do what kids are going to do, you know? As she seems like she's got a level head, about things, but you change so much from 20 to 30 that.
I wonder what was Shannon doing, because did Shannon have a career? I always thought Shannon and David were like college sweethearts or something, but she didn't get married, but it seemed like she dated someone else at that time, and she didn't get married until 36. But she just strikes me as the type of woman that was always cared for. And I think her parents had money, but I wonder what she was doing those years that she wasn't married to David.
Yeah, but her parents divorced when she was 17. She mentions that.
But did she have a career and then give it up and then what happened?
I don't know. I think, you can sit down at a table and put 6 lemons in a bowl and take them out, then put 7 lemons in a bowl and take them out. I mean, I think that's the kind of stuff that she was doing.
Getting paid for? Oh,
nothing.
Got it. But she went to college and did she have a career? Does anyone in the chat know what she did before this?
My guess is no, but anybody really know? I mean, because I can make some stuff up like I usually do.
Yeah, Nana, stale, incorrect tea. We love it.
See, graphic designer saying not paying utilities since she didn't know you had to do that.
Exactly. So I'm like, was she married before? This seems like a very kept woman. Like she doesn't know about the normal bills and things with life. Like she's always been cared for. And so maybe just because her dad is rich and was hanging out with the Rat Pack, he just always paid her bills. So before David, it was just daddy.
I think so. And probably daddy felt really bad about leaving and just threw money at the thing.
Yeah. Sometimes I'm like, why couldn't my dad do that? I'm just kidding. No offense, Nana. But then he could have just, I could have a rich dad that abandoned us, but then they just gave us money.
Oh,
okay, that's not a good joke.
I know. No. Let's run by that one.
Okay. Never mind. Wrong crowd.
She was raised with a silver spoon in her mouth, someone's saying. And who was that? Not paid by anyone is saying that. And I think that to be true because she was a debutante. And to be a debutante, it just,
maybe she was lost. Isn't it funny that none of us really know Shannon's origin before them, because she speaks as though David was the end all be all and that's where her life started. But at 36, you had a life before this. And so I'm so curious. I wonder how long, maybe they dated a really long time. I can't remember, but I mean, that's kind of late to get married. I mean, I got married at 35 and I was like the last of everyone I knew in my age group who I was the exact same age as me to get married. That was late. Most people had kids that were already in elementary school, some in high school by the time I got married. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I suppose that, okay.
Yeah. So there you go. I don't know. We don't know. We'll have to find out where was Shannon before the third. Maybe David seems like the guy that would make her date him for a long time before he got married.
Oh, and then just, like it's a big deal. David, bye. David, bye.
She should have married Dr. Moon. Seems she's there all the time. For real. She's been and he's put up with her.
She does. Right. And he has. I love that. Yes.
Maybe she was a yacht girl. Yeah. Maybe she was a yachty. Maybe she either she was one of the girls that, like now would be like Instagram and they put you on yachts, or maybe she was on a below deck type situation and worked on a yacht. Who knows?
Oh, I think she was below deck. Okay.
Oh, Nana.
Let's see. Where are we? Blah, 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 blah. So Sophie wants to marry. Mom says slow down.
Mm-hmm.
Heather we already talked about Heather doing her podcast and stuff. I jumped ahead there. Noella was creeped out at seeing Heather's room because it was wall to wall. Heather, we got that done.
Yep.
Noella says she was just lashing out that day. We know that, Noella, and we are so sorry that your life is going down the shithole. Nicole incident about suing Terry DeBro because she says, I don't even know how this starts. I don't even know what you're talking about.
Why does Noella think that she's that great of friends with Nicole when Nicole's like, no, I don't even need you to stand up for me. I don't need you to say anything. I don't want to be here for you. You don't be here for me. But I think Noella just wants a storyline. She just wants to be in the drama, to be on the show. So she's like, what you did to my friend. I'm like, I don't think Nicole's your friend. I don't think she's your friend.
But Heather isn't either. And that when I said that was kind of funny because Heather says, I'm not the friend for you. How many people have you ever said that to? Never.
Oh, no, I've said that to people.
Oh, I should have known. Anyway, okay, moving on.
I don't think this is going to work out. Or I just ghosted you. I don't have time.
Oh, it took me 60 some years to figure that out.
Because that's the Minnesota people pleasing. Once I left, I used to be that way. And then once I did therapy and went to Minnesota, I was like, time is very precious. I still, though, get caught up in friendships that I shouldn't get caught up in time where I'm doing more, than the other people.
Oh, okay.
Or maybe sometimes
at least call me. Yeah, call me.
Do something. But then sometimes, it depends. But I think that's actually not the worst thing you can say to someone. Like, well, I don't think we're going to, not the way Nicole did it, but the way Heather did it. Like, well, we've had all these instances and I gave you all these examples. I don't think it's going to work out between us. It's like any relationship. You don't just have to be, I know that's very like Minnesotan. I've known these people forever. I can't just get rid of them. They're my friends, but it's actually healthy to go, I don't think we're vibing as friends, but I hope the best for you. Or we can just kind of be cool or cordial if we have to work together. Nana would never. Nana's like, fake it till you make it. Fake it till you're dead, till you're buried. I love her. Tell the eulogy. Nana, she goes in there and she's out. People are like, oh, that was my best friend. And Nana's like, I hate that bitch. I hate that bitch. But they think Nana's her best friend. But Nana's like, I never liked her. But you won't hear it. You only catch, like, I love it. It's so. It is
Midwestern.
It is. It's Midwestern.
It's like, well, be nice till it hurts. Okay.
Yeah, but I would rather someone just be honest with me than F around with me and really hate me the whole time. I'd rather someone be like, you know what, Joleen, I hope the best for you, but I don't think we don't vibe like that as friends.
I don't think I could.
Rather than like, oh God, I got to hang out with Joleen again. Oh my God. Where Nana's like, hi, Brenda. Oh my God, you look so great. I don't like her. Oh yeah, no, I'll call you. I'm not going to,
ever.
And then Nana calls like, yeah, Brenda passed. I'm doing her eulogy. And I'm like, well, you don't even like Brenda. It's hilarious. That's Nana.
Okay. I'm sorry. That isn't very nice to be like that either. But that's just the way we
you
are.
Think you're sparing someone's feelings.
When I'm really not.
Bonnie says, yep, Minnesota. That's the ongoing
Bonnie,
joke. Is like,
you.
I've had these friends forever. What am I supposed to make new friends? That's not what you do.
That's not what you do. You hang on
We
to
don't,
these people and just
Minnesotans, in a lot of ways, if you are raised there and someone like, there was a girl when I was in my 20s who moved up from Iowa because I worked at a radio station, Angie, and she was fantastic. And I brought her to play on my ladies softball team, and all my friends were like, well, who's this chick? And I was like, well, it's Angie. Well, I don't know. Where's she from? And I go, Iowa, basically Minnesota, you know? And she's like, they're like, but why is she here? I'm like, she took a job in another state. I don't trust her. You know, they never fully accepted her, and she only played a couple games, and she was like, I'm good. I'm good, because they weren't welcoming at all.
No, it's kind of like, which side of Minnehaha do you live on? You know what I mean?
Exactly.
It's like, okay, you're from where?
Miss T says, I grew up in Michigan, and that is why I'm nice, nasty. Yeah. I mean, that's how they teach you to be, you know?
Well, that's true. Nice, nasty. I like that. But that is it. I mean, you don't want to hurt anybody's feelings, but you don't want to hang with them either.
She used to hang out in Del Mar when she was in her 20s. Fancy pants.
Well, she's been fancy pants for a long time, hasn't she?
Yeah.
So let's see. I got to get back on track here. Shane and Emily heading to the party for Max's book. Shane is being a curmudgeon. Surprise.
What? Not our little Shane. Not our little guy. Look
at
that. There's the back of his head. Let's see. I think I got some Shane shots.
These are my favorites right here. Is this when Shane is talking to Terry Dubrow? Noella? Is this
that was so funny. And he's like, so Terry Dubrow's like, you don't drink? No. You don't, you smoke a little weed?
You smoke weed?
And he's like, no, never in my life. Never done any of that. And Terry's like, how do you get through the day? It's like Dr. Terry can't imagine not being under the influence of something. And Shane's like, I'm Mormon. You know, he doesn't say that, but I think that is why he doesn't do any of that stuff. But Terry's just like, you don't drink, you don't smoke. Okay.
I know. What's that about? Busy Blues #2 fan 525.
Smoke
Thank
weed
you so
every
much.
day.
Smoke weed every day. Love you both. Oh
Yes,
gosh, that's so funny.
Mhm.
I just got a kick out of Terry Dubrow. Amy was just like, what? You don't?
It didn't make what?
You don't drink? Not a drop in my life, he said.
Mm-mm.
Oh, I think he's smart that way. Is that a song, you guys?
Remember that was the sound effect I had on here? Smoke weed.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Shoo. Okay. Everyone shows up to this party. It's wonderful. Nicole comes in with a purse that looks like a big cell phone.
It's the Zach Morris from Saved by the Bell. He used to have one of those big block phones. I love that purse. I don't care. I thought it was cool.
I didn't say anything about it. I like the color. I like everything about it. But what could you fit in there? Not too much. I did like it though. I like that she came in with something a little. Because I mean, this is Heather's daughter's party, and why would she be wearing just this navy blue dress that looks like she could go to the office in it? Do you think Heather could have dressed up a little better than that? Something light? She looks better in light colors.
It's Heather, so I don't know. Like, I feel like it's probably Chanel or something. I don't know. I didn't have a problem with their outfit, I guess. I like her studded purse.
Yeah, I just thought that, I don't know. I just think she looks
I feel
good and
like
nice.
Shane just looks like he just got done at JCPenney's. His mom's like, put this on. He's like, I'm not gonna. Like his church clothes. Like, Shane, put on your church shirt. And he's like, no, I don't wanna. And like, Shane, you better do it. Otherwise, you're not getting McDonald's after church. Fine. I'm getting 2 Happy Meals like Shane. You know, so anything compared to what Shane's wearing is a plus. And Care Bear, we love you. Yes, I would rather be real with me than fake nice. For sure. For sure.
Yeah, I guess, and I agree with that, Care Bear. I do. But when you've been brought up to just be nice to people, and then you don't have to call them again. A lot of people say, oh, let's get together. And once I said, oh, I don't think so. Once I said that, and I felt so bad afterwards. And I thought, well, why would you say that? Why don't you just go like you always do and say, yeah, well, you will. Knowing full well you won't. I said, well, I don't think so. We really aren't going out like that anymore. Because we're not. But I could have just, I think, avoiding a tough decision, or avoiding
conflict.
Yes.
Possible conflict. You got to do what's best for you, Nana, because this is your life. And if you're not having fun, I'm not going to go just hang out with someone because I feel like I have to at this point.
It's never going to happen. That's what I'm saying.
So you just leave them going with the hope of like, one day Nana's going to want to hang out with me. And you're like, ain't happening, babe.
It isn't.
Ain't happening,
they're thinking the same way.
James
I haven't
Kennedy.
seen her in 2 years. they're thinking the same way, going, "Oh, I'm not missing her too much
I love
either."
Nana. She has the funniest conversations. Like sometimes she'll be like, "Ugh, the girls are doing this or somebody's doing this through the years, like, and she, and then she'll be like, yeah, and they didn't invite me, but that's fine. And I'm just like, Nana, are you sure? That's fine. Well, I wouldn't go anyways. Well, then what? Like, what?
Why are you mad then, Nana?
You get so upset. Like, well, I don't want to go anyways. Like, well, then they did you a favor. They didn't invite you. But your feelings do get hurt. You don't.
But
get
it's nice to be asked, even though you know damn well
you're going to say
slam
no.
it down.
Oh my God. Oh, so yeah. So here's the Terry and whatever. So
yeah,
the party
I like that.
Yeah,
the party looked really nice.
Emily made it fun with her drinking. They should have never told Emily that she was boring because now she's doing shots. Emily's like shots. I think Emily might have always drank and liked to party. However, she realizes that when she does, she might get a little murdery. So because we've seen the aggressive side of Emily come out, but this time we saw you have to help me pee, Shane. And he's like, can we do butt stuff? And she's like, okay, because apparently Emily keeps falling asleep every time little Shane wants to get a boner and do it. She's like, I'm 45 and I'm tired. And Shane's like, I'm not tired. I just passed the bar because they lowered it. I'm ready to bang. And Emily's like, not me, Shane. And then Noella has the theory that these two are freaky deaky. Like, cause tonight, baby, I want to get freaky with you. Cause Noella says he's a little guy, so he can do all kind of get in places or something. I was just like, excuse me?
I know. Noella, yours left to some island, Greek islands. And you're just tracking him with a credit card. So don't find fault with little Shane, Poor Noella. Yes. But poor Emily. I feel Emily bad for Emily.
Is a barsexual. She's a barsexual where the minute she gets a little drunk, then she's like, all right, we can do it. But otherwise she's like, Netflix and pass out, not Netflix and chill. Netflix and I'm for real passing out. And Shane's like, come on. And you can just see little Shane like walk around like, and he's like naked and his little boner's like,
I would hate to see Shane naked. That just,
And I don't know if his boner's little. I just always say little for everything because it makes it cuter. His little boner just like, hey guys, come on, Emily.
I bet he's hung. I don't know. Just
to the knees. To the knees.
Maybe.
To the window, to the knees. Yep, for sure.
Mm-hmm. All right. So
Emily. You're like, I don't drink. I don't smoke.
Oh, I know. I know. Please do something. Hurry, Shane. Hurry.
Oh God.
Okay.
He would criticize like, he would have some kind of criticism of her.
Wasn't that good?
I don't like this that much. I don't like it that much. I don't know, Nana. Okay, go ahead.
I don't either. Noella
this guy.
All right, I gotta think who that is. Isn't that terrible?
It's Ryan, aka Ryan. He changed his name.
It's Ryan. Yeah, he was Ryan, but he can't keep it straight, and that's Dr. Jen's husband, Ryan. Yes. But he goes by Ryan, like a fruit rind, like a melon rind. I mean, this guy doesn't seem too into Jen. I mean, they're married, right? He doesn't seem to be too into her, too happy. He doesn't have all that much. He did wear a shirt, to the party. And Heather went over and said, thank you for wearing a shirt.
Thank you for your service. That's what she thanked him for his service.
Yes. I don't know. He is not my cup of tea.
Why did he change his name? There's this relationship, I think, is probably, I would rather be Shane and Emily than be these two. I'll be honest with you, than be Dr. Jen and her husband, because he seems bored. He, after all these years married, he's like, I'm still getting used to it. It just seems like at least Shane and Emily that's kind of their rapport. And maybe it's just because I don't know Dr. Jen and Ryan too well yet, but it seems to be Emily and Shane's rapport is kind of like, but these two, I think, just have a straight disconnect.
I don't see anything. Isn't allegedly, doesn't she have some trouble brewing regarding her practice?
Oh yeah, she's had lawsuits and stuff. And that ex, which Emily brings up after quite a few tequilas,
I know
that she owes money to and sued her for $850,000. I thought it was for school, college, but she said no, she got a scholarship. And Emily's like, "What? I thought you were rich. Oh, okay. Then what did you pay the ex for? Why didn't you pay him back? And is he hot or something?" And she's like, "No, he's just has a great personality and older." It's like nobody in Orange County, I should say, dates an older man because he has a great personality.
Great personality. It doesn't happen. Wasn't it
a great
that
wallet?
Gave her so many gifts and he wanted the gifts back?
I think he paid for something.
I thought it was the gifts. I thought that was it.
Ryan's more in love with that dog. He loves that dog.
I know that's kind of scary. Somebody call the Humane Society.
Oh my God, you're right. Emily wasn't too drunk. I mean, she was getting there where she's getting loud and stuff, but you don't watch Jersey, Nana, but there's this Jennifer on Jersey. She fell face first at a pool party, like onto the ground. She gets so messed up that she'll fall face first into the cement or into the patio. And then she gets in her husband's, like, I don't know if it's a Ferrari or whatever. He's driving. Her husband's a plastic surgeon. And then she barfs everywhere.
Oh.
And she yells at people, but she is like Emily, where she gets a little aggressive when she's drinking.
Well, Gina barfed that night too, because Shane talked about it on Andy Cohen. Watch what happens.
Night? Oh, this night?
The same night. The same night.
This night. Oh, yeah. So Gina maybe is just waiting until the cameras shut down and then she's guzzling maybe.
Well,
or they went
Gina.
Out to a party after.
Did I say Gina? I meant Emily. Emily threw up. Not Gina.
Well, there you go. Well, then she's very similar to Jennifer on Jersey.
So yeah. But Shane had to bring that up, so I had to giggle because Shane was playing the bartender on the Andy Cohen, and then was it Emily that was there? Yeah, Emily, Shane.
Could he see over the bar? Just doing mom jokes all night. We're here all night with mom jokes, you guys. It's Nana joke. I love it.
I know. I don't know. I felt bad for Emily because I knew she was going to be so damn embarrassed the next day. But maybe not.
Had the best little bonding, like the drunken. When Emily had to leave and Gina, it came over and she's like, "I think we're done." When she got up and Jen asking her questions. Then Noella, and she goes up to Noella, she's like, "Oh my God, bye, girl." Like, it's like that drunk way that you would do, like someone you don't even like, but you're like, "I love you so much. Let's hang out all the time. Let's do this forever," until you get in the car and then you throw up or you say something problematic, to your friends, and like she was to Dr. Jen. So she was just like, "Girl, I love you. You're the best. You're just so great. I'm gonna come over every day, and we're gonna wear jammies, and I love you so much." And Noella's like, "Yeah." Emily's like, "I gotta pee." You announce she's that drunk where you announce to the world, "I gotta pee." And that's where Emily was. I mean, it was just, oh my gosh.
Oh my God. Serious. People in the OC need to relocate and find real morals and standards with some humble people. But boy, would that be a boring show.
Yes,
Shady
exactly.
Booty, yes, it would. But I look at them too, at Shady Booty, just like that, going, "What the hell's her issue?"
Joleen, not only did they lower the bar in California for the law degree, or what did he get? The law job, but what is it called?
A law degree. Yeah.
No, it's not. Oh yeah. No, passing the bar. Not only did they lower the bar for the test, but they lowered the bar at Watch What Happens Live for Shane. Mom jokes. Dun dun
dun. But they did. I mean, seriously, I felt bad for Emily because she really was pounded. But it happens to the best of us.
She seemed to be having a good time, so I don't know. But when she was questioning Dr. Jen, I'm like, question away. And Noella, she's right now not talking to Nicole. They spoke on the telephone. She called her to be like, "Hey, why would you be telling people that I said Heather was a stuck-up, horrible person?" And Nicole's like, "Yeah, I'm not going to talk about that. Do not call me out on my shit." And I'm going to hang up. And apparently, Nana, I have some breaking news. Are you guys ready? I don't know if this is breaking news, but here we go. Apparently, allegedly, Nicole, after this next episode or something, like she's not going to be appearing on the show anymore.
What happened?
I saw that on Instagram. I don't know. I gotta try to find it.
Something
I don't know if it's an
happened.
official statement from Bravo, but I saw that on Instagram and I was like, what? But maybe we already knew this. But I think this was her last episode.
I didn't know that.
And correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure. I mean,
all right, because
I gotta log into my Bravo account.
that's
and
okay.
see what
Sarah
the tea
Smile is saying Noella looks like old
Nicole
school
is
Cher
missing.
right there. And I thought, what?
What? Oh,
Miss
no.
T?
Oh, that's just like she's missing. She's not really missing, right? Oh, she isn't vaxxed and couldn't go on any trips. Oh my God. Of course she's not. All that shit in her face and body, she can't get a vaccination. I don't understand people. I really don't.
Come on.
If you ever ate McDonald's, if you ever smoked a cigarette, if you've ever
Come
had,
on.
drinking drank whatever the word is. If you've ever drank water straight from the faucet in a city,
I think that's funny.
You can get it. Oh my God.
I like this.
Miss T, I thought you were saying she's missing. I'm like, oh, should I miss that?
I know. I said, I didn't see that. Coffee Buzz is saying the only time I've ever peed with my friends is when I was drunk and dressed as a nun.
Oh, I was a nun one Halloween.
I
wonder
was
if
too.
well, I was a nun probably but I was a sexy nun. That's
You
pretty
were a sexy
sacrilegious,
nun?
I guess.
Oh, well.
It was a short nun dress.
Oh, mine was a longer one. But yeah, I peed with my friends and stuff. I remember peeing at one party, and we were probably juniors or sophomores. And I asked one of my friends, come in here, because that's when you wore the bodysuits, kind of like.
Was it Shane?
No, it wasn't Shane. It was a girl. I says, come on in here. I can't snap this bodysuit. And then it snaps are by your crotch. And they go, just tuck it in your pants. They wouldn't do that. So that wasn't a good friend.
Nana,
and that wasn't
touch your vagina to unsnap your thing.
Well, I just wanted to snap my bodysuit, but that was a lot to ask, I guess.
Oh my gosh, Nana. Okay, I'm trying to see, but I guess it's just the vax thing. That's why I thought there'd be more drama around it.
Do you really think that's it? Is that what they're saying?
That's what Sarah's saying. I can't find anything. I don't think she's like that major of a player to really to make a difference. But
not paid by anyone, says the Dubrows don't want Nicole on the show because it reminds people of the lawsuit. That could very well be.
Yeah, and so they said she's not vaxxed.
She's gone.
She was like, but I am vaxxed. And they're like, no, you're not. No,
Show
you're
us
not.
your card.
And then Heather Dubrow pushed her up against a wall and ripped up her vaccination card, allegedly. That's what happened.
Oh, honey.
That's what happened.
Even the little part that says booster.
Yeah, especially the booster. Yes, that's crazy.
Oh, wow. That's okay. And then we're looking at this. This is a Friday night, right? How many people we got now? It's 163. That's awesome. Let's just hit the like right now while I turn the page and get to some more notes.
Smash the like for Nana.
Now, Emily starts acting like a fool, screaming and yelling. And, oh, honey, we've been there. Noella doesn't get invited to Cabo. She says her invitation is probably lost.
So stupid.
I'm not understanding Heather Dubrow, what she said about Cabo. Did they buy a house there? Did they buy up some land there? I believe this is their house.
There?
Well, Terry did hit on number 6 at the racetrack and said they're getting a private jet. So that could be it. I don't think Terry's going to go back on his word to Heather. So, and then let's turn the page and there's nothing there. Okay. So,
oh my God, Bob Seger. Well, I mean, did anything else happen?
No. Emily was having her aura read. She was talking about
Jim Bellino.
Who's Jim Bellino?
Alexis Bellino, Jesus Jugs.
Oh, yes.
Her ex-husband, that idiot, Jim.
Yes.
No offense, Jim, but you were kind of an idiot. And, well, I guess all the offense. She was pictured with, what the hell does Jim Bellino have that these women would hang out with him? He's such a weirdo.
Well, he's got money and he has so much faith
in himself.
In himself. Okay. let's see. I think they brought a place there, Nana. That's what it sounded like. Mocha Rain. I thought so too. It sounded though like they bought something in Cabo and they didn't want any
Is that where
neighbors.
they're
So
going to stay?
yes, that's where
Oh,
she's
okay.
asking all the girls, except for she didn't get around to asking Noella, nor would I. If somebody
She has
saying
to.
terrible.
She has to. You're on the show. I don't care. I don't care. That's part of the show. You have to. You can't exclude people that are on the show. That's crap. I want to see them all. I don't want to see it just be plain nice. Like, no, it's got to be all the cast members.
Well, Noella said that her invitation got lost in the mail, so maybe she'll still get it.
She's going to show up because we saw previews for the upcoming episodes and she still shows up. And
I
Gina
love
tries
that.
to talk her into inviting her. So I don't know if this is all for just drama for the
Probably.
show, but it's like you have to invite everybody. You're part of the cast. You got to go places together. That's how it is. I don't care.
Emily on this one, they showed Emily was talking and said, "Oh, I used to be really hot." And Noella says, "Well, you're still hot." No, look at this. This is 2003. And then they show a picture of Emily. And she's gorgeous. She's still gorgeous. What are you talking about? And there's the picture. She's still gorgeous. What? Stop it. You know who she reminds me of?
I think this is her headshot, honestly.
Oh, it could be. You know who she reminds me of?
Me.
Rebecca. Oh, I thought it was me. I thought I was looking in a mirror. Rebecca from Cheers. What's her name? Kirstie Alley. I thought she looked a little like Kirstie Alley. Can you see that?
Yeah.
Kind of like hi, I'm not a size 0. I'm a curvy gal and I'm hot. Yeah.
Yeah. Jim Bellino sued Heather and Tamra. I forgot about that. Oh my God, you guys, all the puzzle pieces are coming together on why this Nicole's not coming back. She sued Terry. Now she's hanging out with the dude that sued Heather and Terry as well, or Heather. Oh, Lordy. Oh, lawsuit. Jim, I forgot about the lawsuit.
I forgot about the lawsuit that he did too. Jesus, Jugs, that was my favorite.
That's what Tamra named her, I think. And then Tamra became born again, and it was like, well, now you're Jesus Jugs 2.0.
Yeah, she got baptized in the pool. I liked it.
Oh gosh. Oh, thanks, Amanda. Yeah, she has her belly button pierced, of course, because this is probably the late 90s. Well, let's see. How old did she say she was here? 27?
I don't think that's a piercing, is it, you guys?
This is probably this is probably 2005 then, 2004.
That seems like yesterday.
And it's so not. That's the crazy part.
Dee Marie, I agree with you. Okay, I stand corrected. Or Xena, the warrior princess. Yes.
Yeah, I could see that. Lucy.
I can see that. I really can.
Mm-hmm. Wow. Oh, Jim sued Tamra and Shannon. Okay. I can't remember who Jim sued. I remember it was Tamra for sure. All right, so it wasn't Heather. Okay.
Did Tamra have to get rid of her fake Jim?
The F&G? I don't know. I think they still have it. I think Eddie still has it. Tamra has. Oh my gosh. So there's a thing being spread on Instagram of Vicky appeared on Tamra and Teddy have a podcast. Did you know that, Nana? It's like 2 T's in a pod. It's
no. Who is it? Tammy and who else? Tammy? Did you say Tammy?
Tamra. Quit reading the comments. Stay with me, woman. Okay. Tamra and Teddy. Remember Teddy Mellencamp and Tamra from Orange County? They're both bitter that they're not, so they have a podcast called Tammy and Ted. Tammy and Ted, Bill and Ted have a podcast, 2 T's in a pod or something. And they had Vicky on as a guest. And I guess Vicky and Tamra had always talked about doing a pod. And Teddy always thinks she's doing something. She always thinks she's about to do something. And then she just gets schooled. So she's like, Vicky, I'm not that happy with you because you said that Tamra should have her podcast with you and not me. And then Vicky goes, yeah, she should, because we talked about it. Why you were never brought up, Teddy? We don't know you. It's a family van. We talked about it in the family van, Vicky. And it was so freaking funny. And it's those moments that I miss from Vicky. I don't miss all the other stuff from her, but it's those moments. And then Teddy's just like, no, of course. Why do you think that's something that Vicky should apologize for? I would listen to a podcast with Vicky and Tamra before I listen to a podcast with Teddy and Tamra. And I don't even want to listen to Trump Vicky that much,
But what about Tammy?
Oh, Teddy, not Eddie.
Where the hell am I? Hello?
The family van. Yeah. She shouldn't have a podcast. She didn't have a podcast with you. She did with me. We talked about it. And then Tamara's just like, so
that's
messy.
funny,
And Teddy's like,
the family van too. Yes, love it.
So he sued Shannon. Shannon won. I fought the Shannon and the
Shannon won.
It's the Tamara. That does make sense because they both, the Tamara and Teddy don't eat a Burger King. Because remember, Teddy's weight loss thing was like.
That was terrible. Okay, today you get 1 pea. Now go to bed. Okay, tomorrow we get to sniff a potato chip. Yeah.
I love Teddy's weight loss story too. She's like, I did it at 23 and so can you. It's like, yeah.
Everybody can do it at 23. Bite me.
Like chubby for 6 months. I mean, we need someone to talk to us constant weight fluctuators. We don't need like 6 month chubby Teddy to tell me. She was like, I was a size 10. And I was like, dang, that's a good size. Like, that's not even big.
That's a hell of a good size.
I think she said she was an 8. And she was like, I was overweight. And I'm like, are you okay, Teddy? She just, oh my God.
Am I right, Canary? Oh, you put Canary back up there. Don't be clicking on that. Her name was Tammy Sue, and she changed it later to Tamara. Is that true? That's what I must have been thinking.
Tammy. We love Tammy.
Tammy and the doctor. Okay. Oh, my God.
Tam Bam.
Oh, Tam Bam Fam. Now, what did we just see for likes? It was big. 160 in the room. I love this.
You guys are killing it with the likes.
Likes. That was super, you guys. That's the closest we've been. Oh my gosh, that's so nice. And we really appreciate you guys coming together on a Friday for us.
Especially because Tammy.
And Tammy, her name was Tammy. So yes, we like her. Now, do you think she looks more like David or Shannon? I see
Shannon, yeah. Mm-hmm. I think the little one who's quiet, she's probably more David because he was real quiet too. Yeah.
She's dark. Her kids are just so nice.
They're beautiful. Yeah.
And the grandma looks real happy and stuff because you should visit your mom once every 10 years. I think that's nice, Shannon. I know you got a lot of things. I know she doesn't. I don't think Grammy cares. Grammy's looking at her like, you don't need that drink, but okay. She says, Mom, you can have a drink. And now,
Shannon,
Shannon, quit pushing it down everyone's throat.
Well, the thing is, people are going to start talking about it, and I think they already have. And so Shannon needs to just be a little more cognizant of that. But it's always happy hour where Shannon lives.
I know. Always. We don't see much of her beau, do we? What's his name, Steve? We don't see much of him.
His name is not Steve.
I thought it was Steve. What's his name? Kyle? What is his name?
His name is Ryan. Just kidding. Let me see. I'm going to pull up.
I thought it was Steve.
I think Vicky was dating Steve and Lodge.
Shannon
who cheated on her. John.
Oh, sure.
Look how in love they are, except for when they drink, and then the fighting happens allegedly. So
they're not so good then. Oh, Shannon John. Why did I think his name was Steve? That's what I mean. I had a little bit too much coffee today, and then all ththose endorphins are kicking in, you guys.
Okay.
So are
you okay, Nana?
Yeah.
We're 2 hours in. We got to wrap this up. Nana's got to go to bed and think about how she was unjustly charged for gas. Producer Linda was unjustly overcharged for heavy whipping cream. Also heavy cream. Sorry. And also a oil change. So there you go.
It's just too much, you guys. And I know, I mean, that's about inflation. I get it.
We don't want to talk about that again.
We don't want to because we want to leave on a light note.
Yeah. So don't talk about it. We're trying to make jokes on it.
I know. I'm sorry.
Nana's going to get right. I shouldn't have brought it. It's my fault. I brought it up, but I thought we would laugh. And then you got right back into the injustice of it all.
But Monday we'll talk about my Excel energy bill, and that's heat and electric together. Wait. So please join us for that.
Well, I can't. I had, quite a week because Tilly had to get her teeth cleaned. Remember?
That's right.
Cutie Booty she's been a little out of sorts because they had to put her under to do the teeth.
Me too.
But she's 11 and she hasn't had any. I think she's 11. She's 11 or 12. They didn't have to do any extractions, just a She's over there licking. I got to give her. I'm only giving her soft food right now, and she's like, I emptied it out on her little plate, and then I leave the can, and then she licks it.
Oh.
So she wants some more because I have to give her not as much as I was giving her because her stomach can be sensitive from the anesthesia. So her personality's been a little off. When I brought her home, she was walking into the wall. So I was like, all right, let's head over into the bedroom.
Did it
was
remind you
my childhood
of me? I knew it was going to. How many walls did you see me walk into?
Is this Nana? Who's that, Joleen? That's my mom. Hi. Walked into the wall. So cute.
Hi, how are you? She called me by a wrong name. Okay.
So she has been just kind of recovering from that, but she killed it. She did great. They cleaned her teeth and then she won't have to do that for a long time. So there you go. But talk about expensive. It was going to be $800. It ended up being $400 and some.
That just isn't it.
But then we had to do blood work before, so it probably was like $600 and some overall. But if they thought they'd have to, like, at her age, we're gonna have to do extractions, we have to do all this stuff. And they're like, her teeth are great. I'm like, I think she's brushing and flossing when we're not around. She's seeing us and she's doing it. So poor Tilly.
She knows you're talking about her.
She has her little. So they had to do a IV, So they had to shave. Come here, Tilly. Can I show you? Can I show your little paws to everybody? Let me see. I don't know if you guys will be able to see it, but her little is shaved up right here.
I saw her yesterday. She had a little lime green.
She had a bandage on. Yeah. So they tried on one arm and they couldn't get it, so they did on the other arm. And they said she's going to be out of it for a couple of days. She have my baby.
I think Nana was put under. I'm not sure, but no, I was. And I was hoping Tilly would come through this really good. But like I was telling you, when we grew up, we had cats, dogs, ducks, hamsters. We had them all. And my mom and dad couldn't hardly get us to the doctor and pay that bill because insurance wasn't what it was. Well, it still isn't, health insurance. So they were constantly paying. They had a constant running doctor bill with 4 kids. And I said, none of our cats got that kind of good treatment. I mean,
this little one gets the treatment. She wasn't happy about it. Look at her. She's like, I don't want to be on camera, Mom. I just had to get this crazy surgery.
But we love our Tilly. We love
our baby Tilly. Look at her.
Oh, isn't that cute? She goes, oh, I love that. Good hug.
So I'm so grateful that Tilly, everything was okay with my little schnookums. Right?
So that is so good.
But she's still like she's still out of it. It's crazy. She's never been under anesthesia before. So I didn't know. And they said it's going to take days for her to kind of. So last night she just was trying to open up my dresser drawers and stuff, screaming, crying. I kept waking up like, Tilly, please let me sleep. And then she would just go in my face and be like, ah!
Well, right. Because, that stuff stays with you as it does with a human, when you get put under.
I know. So she's doing good, though. Yeah, she's good.
She is a doll baby. We are happy that Tilly came through this really well. We are happy that we came through this really well. We love having you all join us on Friday nights. We love that. Please join us on Mondays when it's 90 Day with Nana. And I'd love to get those numbers that we got on Friday. So that was good. Good.
Nana only wants 160 or more people in here. She's not doing it. So you guys, we'll see you Monday. We love you guys. Thank you for all the super chat. Shout out to my mods. Thank you guys for all the love on social media, on YouTube. Thank you for being so protective of Nana. I'll have to fill Nana in on the craziness just for safety's sake, because there's there's one thing I do have to tell you. But other than that, we're doing okay. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry that people are so crazy, Nana. And
I mean, I understand there are people with issues, and we pray for them and we hope they get better.
I mean, I don't, but Nana does. So
I do.
I'm proud of you, Nana. I'm proud of you.
No, I'm proud of you. I mean, it's a tough thing. 170 likes. Way to go. Very nice. Thank you.
Oh, and I have an update for you on all that too. So lots of fun stuff to talk to you about.
Thank you for the mods and everybody that just helps us so much just to
for real
get together for Friday. We really enjoy this.
Tilly, she wants to show her butt to everybody. Okay, you want to come back on my lap? She's like, how do I get back to you?
Hi, Tilly. She takes after me in a lot of ways.
Oh, Oh my gosh. So you guys are fantastic. Enjoy your weekend. We'll be back Monday with Nana. Me and Chell might go live tomorrow or Sunday to talk about Miami Housewives. Just depends on his work schedule. So yeah, other than that, I gotta,
So please tune in Monday. I'll keep pushing mine. Please tune in Monday, and we'll have some more little
trivia.
Trivia.
And Nana, when are we doing Neighborhood Watch for the YouTube members? And soon we got to do Neighborhood Watch with Nana, all kinds of stuff for members and patrons. So yeah. There you go, guys. There you go. Protect your energy. Be safe. We love you guys. You're fantastic.
Thank you so much.
And thank you.
Good night. Good night,
and
Linda.
Tilly, thanks you too. Good night, producer Linda. Good night, producer Tilly. Bye.